Yep, we'll be focusing on what to do for Halloween. Halloween! Ho ho! For spoopy month. It's October now, so whoop-de-doo for spoopy month. Hello fellow knights, Finn here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Blue Skies. And that's joke. Yep, let's just leave it at one. Okay, I'll definitely stop with the butthole jokes this time. No more of that one, I promise. So without further ado, you guys know the drill. And what time is it? It's Doki Doki time. Just like that, the alarm rings, signifying the end of lunch break. Back to it, I guess. Waving goodbye to Sayori, we make our respective ways back to our classrooms. Well then, lunch break's over, and yes, in case if anyone's asking, I had a good lunch, so I ate well. Another day, another lesson. Thankfully, it's a Friday, meaning the tempting allure of the weekend beckons. Just one more day to sit through. As Sakurai explains the origins of the war, my mind can't help but drift away. Who was it who decided we should have 5 working days, but only 2 days off? And it seems mighty unfair if you ask me. Well, kinda honestly, but I guess that's how time and the calendar works. A 4-day weekend, a 3-day weekend sounds so much better. I know Sayori would definitely agree. Me too. Probably not Monica though, given how hard she works. Speaking of Sayori, I wonder what she's up to. I noticed that she's been on my mind a little more than usual. Even when I was at home, just playing video games in an effort to procrastinate on my homework. Knowing her, she's probably doodling instead of paying attention. Then again, I'm daydreaming myself. I guess shorter attention spans are something we both suffer from. It's a little warm on the inside in here anyway. And Sakurai wouldn't mind too much if I spaced out right. Bad idea, don't doze off when the teacher is teaching, cause that's disrespectful. Spending more time with Sayori recently has made me think. Oh, got this, what? Is this a flashback? Hey, Finn, Dad? Don't run too far off ahead. Sorry, Daddy, I just want to play. Such a ball of energy, aren't you? Don't worry, your dad and I will keep an eye on you. Oh, and here's some money. Buy something from the ice cream truck. Would you like us to come with you? No, it's okay, I'm a big boy now, remember? Of course, darling, how can we ever forget? Dad grins as he reaches out to affectionately ruffle my hair. Of course you are, son. Now, go out there and have fun. I barely hear him as I take off, bound toward the ice cream truck. As I'm lining up, my mind runs crazy at the thought of all different flavors and choices. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, mint. It's great. Well, I'll definitely take chocolate and vanilla because those two are my favorite pair. The line shuffles forward and I dig into my pockets and bring out the money. They've given me more than I need for the ice cream. Awesome! That means I can get more than one. I quickly look around me, trying to spot my parents. They're sitting on a bench, chatting away. They won't notice. Aw yeah, this is the best day ever. Oh, the quirks of being a kid. I really miss that, but Huh? Who's this? Standing to the far left of me is a young girl. She's looking sadly at the ice cream truck in front of me. Young Sayori, or little Sayori, or small Yori? Aw, she looks adorbs. And I mean that in a compliment kind of way, so don't be a narc and call the FBI. Just don't. Please, just take a joke. Why she's looking sad though? All of the other kids are happy. She should be happy. There's ice cream right here. Hey! The girl jumps a little. Oh, I think I may have scared her a little bit. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. She turns to look at me, giving me a wide smile. What can I say? What can I say about Sayori's cuteness? Even as a little child, I mean, come on. Look at this face. This is the epitome of cuteness. Also, if I notice right, I don't know, something about this sprite just doesn't look right to me. The arms are alright, but I'm not entirely sure if they're on the same length as this hand here. Like, it just doesn't look right. I don't know anatomy, but I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me, I'll be honest. But I guess it's just my OCD or something like that, but I don't know. Huh? Wasn't she sad just a minute ago? It's okay. I'm Sayori. Hi, Sayori. I'm Finn. I saw you looking sad. Do you want some ice cream? That makes me happy when I'm feeling sad. Ice cream? For me? You'd buy that for me? Sure. My mommy gave me too much money. I would have got 2 ice creams for myself. But you look sad and I don't like seeing my friends sad. Sayori looks at the floor. She looks kinda shy. Are you sure? Yeah. Now come on, which one do you want? Oh, thank you. The that one with the long name. The Simnanin? Yeah. Okay. I hand it over to her, taking mine from the ice cream man. Cinnamon, oh yeah. I mean, when we were kids, we don't know what the word is, so that makes sense. Thanks again. That's okay. Do you want to be friends? Her eyes light up and she shows me a bright smile. Okay. Do you want to go by the swings? I'll race you there. Hey! No fair! Cuteness! You didn't say when to start. Oh man. Kids, man. Kids. Thanks for being my friend, Finn. I'm new here and I don't have any other friends. No problem. You're really cool and it's nice to make a new friend. There you are. Hi, Mommy. I see you've made a new friend. Oh! Sayori's mom? Mom Yori? Okay. Who might this be, Sayori? That's Finn. He got me this cinnamon popsicle. Ah, did he now? She was looking really sad. I thought it would cheer her up. That's very nice of you, Finn. Sayori, do you mind explaining to Finn why he didn't have money for the popsicle in the first place? Do I have to? Come on. Okay. I was being a bit naughty earlier. Mom told me not to eat all the candy before dinner yesterday, but I just couldn't help it. So she said I wasn't allowed to get a popsicle today. Indeed, so she was being punished for it. Uh-oh, is she angry at me? No. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was in trouble. Although I'm glad you made a new friend, Sayori. Huh? She laughs softly. Man, Sayori really looks like her. Don't you worry, Finn. You are very kind, and it already looks like you two are great friends already. It's okay. Finn, oh! Mr. Sakurai, gomenasai, Yep, like I said, bad idea to just doze off when the teacher is teaching, so don't disrespect your teachers. What? With a sudden jolt of reality, I realize I'm back in the present. Given the way Sakurai is looking at me, he clearly noticed me dozing off. Whoops. I'm going to assume he fell asleep because he stayed up late doing some reading about the war. Yes, sir, of course. Excellent. Then you'll be able to answer this next question without any difficulty. I gulped. Yep, he got me in a trap here. Let's hope it's not too reasonable. Oh, I really hate it when you sleep, the teacher asks you to answer the thing if you know it all and such. How many of you guys have experienced this? Like me, countless times, I guess. I tried, but man, this really sucks. Like I said, just don't sleep while during a class, alright? That's bad. Can you explain to me how Great Britain got involved in the war? Okay, this one I actually know. I vaguely remember Sakurai talking about this yesterday. Luckily, I was able to answer his question satisfactorily. After what feels like an eternity, a wry smile appears on his face. That late-night study session really paid off, it seems. He shoots me a knowing smile. I weakly grin back. That was close. Luckily, by the time I woke up, most of the class has already passed. Just how long was I out for? Anyway, as the bell's about to ring, I figured I should finish my lesson before it rings, for once. Even though I'm confident that you would rather learn about the intricacies of the war than go to lunch. As by a stroke of fate, Sakurai's stomach rumbles. He wearily rubs his face and laughs dejectedly. Well, if that isn't an example of a deus ex machina, then I don't know what is. A smattering of laughter fills the room. Good one, Sakurai-sensei. Class dismissed, everyone. Everyone begins packing away their things and heading for the door, no doubt eager to refuel after the morning session. Finn, a word, if you will. Oh dang. Why do I get the feeling this has to do with me falling asleep? As the last student files out, I gingerly approach Sakurai's desk, a hint of resignation in my gait. Don't worry, there's no need to look so worried. You're not in trouble or anything like that. You had me scared, sir. I think every student dreads hearing those words. Can I have a word? Or can you see me after class? If it's any consolation, Finn, you'll still fear those words even after graduation. Oh? Mischief at university, sir? No, that would be telling. Anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I just wanted to know how you were getting on in class. With the course, that is. Oh, well, it's going pretty well, I'd say. History is one of my favorite subjects, and World War I is an interesting topic. History, huh? Well, my favorite subjects myself would have to be English, arts, and computer, ICT, you know. Plus, your teaching style sits really well with me. And I'm, sorry for falling asleep in class. I know it was a little disrespectful, I just had a, late night. There's a knowing look in Sakurai's eyes as he dismissively waves away my apology. Not to worry, Finn. I know high school can be a trying period, especially when you have a lot going on. Besides, you answered my question correctly, so it's fair to assume you at least have some idea of what I'm talking about. I can't help but grin at him with the friendly, understanding aura he emanates? Yeah. Understanding aura he blah 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 blah. That's where my tongue stops working. Sometimes you forget he's a teacher. Although if you could try and refrain from falling asleep again, that would be pretty much appreciated. Understand, Sakurai-sensei, I won't do it again. Although his tone remains light and friendly, there's an edge of sternness to his voice. I guess it's pretty disheartening as a teacher if one of your students falls asleep in your class. Oh, yeah, of course. Won't happen again, sir. Good. Well, I just wanted to check up on you. You're doing well, so I'm satisfied. Do let me know if that changes. I'd be happy to assist where I can. Now, I shouldn't be denying you your well-earned lunch break. Thanks. Have a good one too, sir. With a nod, he dismisses me and returns to his desk. As I make my way to the courtyard, I notice Yuri sitting by herself, lost in a book. As I approach her, I pause. Should I ask her to join me? She does look a little lonely, and we're all friends, right? Oh, Oh, we got to choose? Oh my glob. It's been a while since Act 1 that I made choices because of course Sayori's route and all that, but now this? Oh boy. Let me think. Since I didn't get along with Yuri well during Act 1 because of, well, I took Sayori's side and all during Yuri and Natsuki's argument, and if I don't invite Yuri, then friendship over. I'm done, like finito, like bang. Well, I mean, since the since Act 1 and the festival and the club and all, I mean, come on, we all trust each other, right? So, of course, I'll definitely invite Yuri. As much as I think Yuri is nice, as much as I think Yuri is someone who is comfortable by being herself, I think it'll be nice to have some new company during lunch. Besides, she gets along with Sayori and I. She really looks lost in thought, never without her books, is she? Hey, Yuri. She jumps slightly, eyes widening at the sudden disturbance. Whoops, I forgot she startles easily. Oh yeah, note to self, don't scare her. But sorry for interrupting your alone time there. I apologize.
Oh, good afternoon, Finn.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
It's okay. I was just very much immersed in this book.
I was going to invite you to sit with Sayori and I, but if you'd rather be left alone? A pensive look crosses her face. I get the feeling she isn't used to social invitations.
Me?
The one and only.
Are you sure? I wouldn't want to disturb your conversation.
Don't sweat it, it's fine.
Well, if you are sure.
I laugh as she packs up her things and follows me over. Leading away, I spot Sayori in the courtyard and take a seat opposite her on one of the benches. Yuri follows suit.
Hey, Yuri. How's your week been? It's been enjoyable so far. Learning a lot of interesting things. It's definitely stimulating. Although I'm glad it's the weekend coming up.
Yeah, Sayori and I are with you on that.
How about you two? How's your week gone? It's been okay. Some lessons are kinda boring though. I'm still trying to wrap my head around some of the stuff we're doing in math. Japanese is going well though. We've been looking at the literary techniques and how they can apply to poetry, so I think I might be able to try new stuff with my poems. Oh? Well, I'll look forward to seeing that, Sayori.
Yeah, same. Monica will probably appreciate it too. Speaking of which, we're having a meeting with the club after school today.
Yep, we'll be focusing on what to do for Halloween.
Ho ho! Halloween! For spoopy month. I mean, it's October now, so whoop-de-doo for spoopy month. Ah yes, spoopy month.
It'll be a lot of fun.
That's right up your alley, eh, Yuri?
How so?
Well, Halloween is all about horror, right? And your poems typically focus on darker themes.
Ah, yes, indeed.
She smiles dreamily. I guess a day dedicated to horror is like a dream come true for her.
There's definitely a lot of room for creativity when it comes to that genre. Horror is ever so expansive. I don't like that stuff too much. Sometimes it can get really scary. Not a big fan of fear, Sayori. Sorry, that didn't sound too ominous or weird, did it? Not at all. I've always admired how you stick to your interests. It's really cool to see. Don't worry about it. Well, that's reassuring to hear, I suppose.
Makes for some nice variety in the club, Yuri. The bell rings, cutting short our conversation. Well, time to get these last few hours over with. See you both in the club.
See ya, guys.
She cheerily waves.
Until then.
As I open the door, the familiar sight of the girls greets me. Although Monica is missing, it's a little unlike her to be late, isn't it? Then again, she was tardy that one time during my first week at the club. Hey everyone!
Hey! Hi.
The girls have pushed a few desks together and are sitting in a row, with Sayori on the left, Yuri in the middle, and Natsuki on the right. I wearily flop next to Sayori.
Hello, Finn. How are your last few classes?
About as fun as the last few classes on a Friday could ever be.
Well, school can be a wonderful place to learn new things. I'll admit that a weekend break is always appreciated. It's always nice to have a break.
For sure. By the way, does anyone know where Monica is?
We were just talking about that. She was the one who set this meeting up, yet she's late for it.
Also, what can I say? New Natsuki voice, I'm trying, okay? But for now, this will have to do. She rolls her eyes. I bet she's playing the piano or coming back from tennis, or whatever her latest hobby is. As she says that, the door opens and Monica comes bursting in, an apologetic look on her face. Don't know if that's loud enough, I am sorry.
Sorry. I'll keep this one brief, don't worry.
Sitting at a desk in front of us, she pulls out her laptop and fires it up. There's a silence as the machine whirs to life, along with a slight anticipation. Unfortunately, there's still a trace of tension in the air, undoubtedly stemming from everyone's memory of the festival. Oh yeah, I forgot about the festival fatigue. Not only just Sayori's, but the rest of the club as well. Ah, dang it. But it's okay, let's see how this goes. It's not particularly prominent. The club is still a laid-back, cozy aura, but there's just enough to serve as an uncomfortable reminder. I guess I was naive to think something so serious would get brushed over so soon. Especially the argument between Natsuki and Monica. Nonetheless, Monica, with all of her charms as the confident leader, is quick to move things along.
Okay, everyone. So, as you guys know, Halloween is coming up. Sayori and I were talking. How does a Halloween party sound? Halloween party? Didn't think you were much of a party girl, Monica. No, not that kind of party. I mean, if we held a little event here, in the school, yeah, we could share scary stories, dress up, that sort of thing. Yeah, that sort of thing. Sayori gave me the idea. We could all write horror-themed poems in the spirit of Halloween. As expected, Yuri's eyes light up. Natsuki, on the other hand, doesn't look quite as convinced. Scary poems? Meh, it's not really my kind of thing. Well, see it as an opportunity to try something new and grow as a poet. It would definitely be interesting to see what you all come up with. See? That's the attitude to have, guys. Plus, it's been a while since I've done anything for Halloween. I was initially against it at first, but Sayori can be pretty persuasive. And I think I should be able to find time for it, so what do you guys think?
A Halloween event, huh? Much like Monica, it's also been a long time since I've done anything for this festivity. Most of my Halloween memories come from the pranks Sayori and I would pull on each other back when we were children. Although a distant memory, I'd be lying if I said they weren't fun. Like what, tossing toilet paper in each other's houses and all that jazz? And the creepy, the candy trick thing. You guys know what that is, right? That one's a classic one as well. I really like that prank toy when I had before as a kid. Yeah, sounds cool to me. I'm in. Although, we gotta tell ghost stories too. Oh, and what, like creepypastas, SCPs, what else? Urban legends, yeah, urban legends, those ones, I like those. You know, go all out.
I think that's a wonderful idea. Psh, of course you would, Yuri. Yeah, okay. I'd get to scare the crap out of you with my scary stories. I'm down. Yay! It'll be fun, guys! I just have one question, though. You said we'd hold the event here, in the school. Assuming we would do it while it's dark, wouldn't the school be closed?
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Unless we did it at one of our houses? I don't know if we had the room though. Unless you planned on like breaking into school after hours.
Well...
The moment of silence, along with Sayori's tone of voice, it's incredibly telling. No way. You honestly let Sayori talk you into that, Monica?
Eventually, I told Sayori I was fine with it, but I'm still on the fence about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, could we host a party at one of your places? Natsuki? No! It's a pretty cool idea to break into the school. Gotta have the rebellious teenage spirit, right? But what if we get caught? We'd get in so much trouble.
Sorry, Yuri, but I'm with Natsuki here. Wouldn't the thrill of potentially being caught add to the atmosphere? Besides, it'll probably be pretty creepy in here at night when everyone's gone home. Perfect place for this sort of event.
See? I told you, Monica.
Well, I was surprised at how willing you were to break some major rules, Sayori.
I always thought of you as the student who wouldn't go looking for trouble. Well, once or twice won't hurt anyone.
Don't let that innocent exterior fool you, Monica. Sayori can ever be so sly when she wants to be. Like what, sly as a fox? She's got a hidden dark side, you know.
Hey!
A hidden dark side? But have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Sayori the Wise? That's another story for another day, or for the Halloween, who knows.
Don't overdo it.
Break it up, you two. Now that has been settled, we can sort out some decorations for the room.
Finn, please can we carve some pumpkins?
I sigh. As long as you don't accidentally drop one on my foot again.
Oh, I think that might hurt, but...
No. I don't want to think about it.
I'll try.
Well, that's you two sorted. How about you, Natsuki?
I could bake some cupcakes or some cookies. Put some Halloween stuff on them, like spiders or whatever. They'd look awesome. And you can bet they taste good as they look. Yes, you're the best, Natsuki. Geez, all it takes is the mention of cupcakes, doesn't it? Yours are so good, though. Well, I am the best. And how about you, Yuri? Based on what you contributed for the festival, am I right in assuming some sort of contribution towards the ambience or atmosphere?
Yuri closes her eyes, clearly in thought. I've come to appreciate how Yuri is someone who really thinks before she speaks.
Yes, I think something like that would be ideal. I'll let you know the finer details once I settled on something, if that's alright. Of course. Well, on that note, I think that's everything.
She finishes typing and puts the laptop lid down.
Wait, we should all dress up too. As in Halloween costumes? Yep.
Bit old for that, aren't we? I mean, it's Halloween, since it's the spooky month, since it's Halloween, I'm pretty sure cosplayers are gonna use the excuse of, cosplaying because, I mean, sure, Halloween is for the kids who wear costumes and run around for, trick-or-treats and stuff. But for cosplayers, that's a different story. If you're a cosplayer, you know what I'm talking about. Because, of course, when it's Halloween, everyone uses it as a cosplay card for them. So, yeah, I guess we'll be using Halloween as our cosplay card, because maybe soon I'll be wearing something special for the occasion. So, look forward to that one, fellow knights. Wink, wink.
Come on. We used to have a lot of fun doing it when we were kids, so let's do it again.
I mean, with the term cosplay nowadays, it kind of checks out and works. She does have a point there. I guess it could be quite amusing to see what she can come up with as well.
Would we able to come in as something? As long as it has to do with Halloween, sure. Well, I don't know if I'll have the time.
Upon seeing Sayori's face drop, she hastens to speak once more.
But I'll do my best. Yeah, I'm in it too.
Looks like I'll have to get creative as well. Although at the moment, the only thing I want to do now is go home and relax. Standing up, and I stretch and yawn, looking at the clock.
Anyway, I'll call the club meeting here. No poems today, sorry. But I'm sure your Halloween poems will make up for that.
And of course, to get rid of the festival fatigue, I'm pretty sure this will definitely be a lot more better than the festival. There's a general murmur of agreement as the girls stand up and pack away. Ready to go, Sayori?
Okie dokie.
Oh man. So far so good for Spoopy month, huh? Any plans for the weekend?
Well, we gotta get our Halloween stuff sorted, remember? So let's head to town and get the pumpkins and get things ready.
Seeing as you're lazy, I'll let you sleep in and pick you up from your house, instead of us meeting at mine.
Hey, it's not like I can help it, you know. Anyway, let's meet at noon, okay?
Sounds good. See you then. As she turns around and heads inside, I can almost feel my own home beckoning. It's that wonderful weekend feeling. And that is another day over. I wonder what we'll do for Spoopy month. Or for Halloween, rather. That was perhaps the most satisfying night's sleep I've had in a while. What time is it? Whoa, it's 10:30? Well, I was gonna say it's morning time. Okay, I'll stop. For me, that's super early. This is the second Saturday in a row I've woken up before noon. Am I slowly shredding my vampiric traits? As I draw the curtains and feel the sunshine flowing through the glass, I can't help but feel really content. In fact, ever since joining the Lurcher Club, even in spite of the festival, my mood's generally been so much better than usual. Perhaps it's due to what I've told the girls before we started our recitals. It's just nice to have people my own age to hang out with. But what if it's something more than that? Sayori? Even thinking about her brings that warm feeling back, although not as strongly. Could it be? Am I starting to like her in a way? Like what, MC? Got some feelings for the cinnamon bun? Hey, come on, admit it. I mean, MC in the game, but not me. But in all seriousness though, if I have feelings for Sayori in this one, might as well confess it to her anyway. As if to interrupt my brain, my stomach rumbles. Guess I'll give this a muse over breakfast. What do I feel like having today? Cereal, toast, fried eggs, sausage, bacon. So many choices. I guess egg, sausage, and bacon will do for now. Much better. I can see why Sayori mentioned breakfast in her first poem. There I go again, always thinking about her. If I were to be honest, as much as I enjoy all of the girls' company, I'd be lying if I'd be as excited if I were to spend today with any other girl. Maybe it's because of the history we share? Or because Natsuki is a little too cold for my tastes and Yuri is a little too quiet? I don't know. Since day one, I've always been comfortable talking to Sayori, and that's never changed. I swear, I read somewhere that you can go years without talking to a friend, and then when you finally reconnect, if you're able to get along like nothing ever happened, then it's a sign of a true friendship. Or am I just looking into this too much? I mean, you've been together for glob knows what, and you still go out with her today, so at least be grateful that now we've been reunited, so that's great. Feelings. And there was me thinking the stuff that we do in math is hard to get your head around. Might be a mystery, I guess. One thing that never changes is Sayori's inability to get up on time. 5 minutes pass and I grow impatient. Fishing out of my phone, I shoot her a text. It's noon, you lazy crow. We've got pumpkins to carve, remember? Minutes tick by without a response. Sayori? At this rate, I'd probably have more of a two-way conversation with a mime. Man, how creepy must I look, just aimlessly standing outside her house. With a sigh, I open the gate and head to her house. We're really gonna work on her sleeping patterns. Wait, are we seriously doing this? Okay then, oh, we're gonna wake up Sayori in her house at this time? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's, of course, not tier 15 or tier 5 with the tickling and all that. But that's going to be for another time. We are not gonna do that right now because, well, we ain't in love yet, so, pretty soon we will, but we'll see about that one. But unfortunately, that's it for this time, for this episode, fellow knights. If you enjoy what you're watching and like what you're seeing, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. It will help me a huge bunch in making more content like this. And of course, click on the bell notification to be notified when I upload. So if you want to play this mod for yourself, as always, link in the description below. And with that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching. Finn the Dark Knight signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. And as always, stay awesome and have fun, fellow knights.